I think it went quite well with that sleep.
Jamie's Blog!
Good day, Interwebians. No, it's good morning, Interwebians. Sorry, my brain is still like... But no, I managed to get a good night's sleep last night. I mean, I woke up at 1 just to go to the toilet, but I was straight back to bed and just slept right the way through, and... yeah. Yesterday just felt really hard to try not to go to sleep or anything. I did trying hard to reset my body and no. I'm just praying now that I don't have to do that again for a good while, because that hard reset was very difficult to do. Now, gonna upload yesterday's recordings and then continue on with the rest of the day. Okay, so that's the first thing you see is that, but thought I'd give it a try. I thought I'd see what Horizon Dawn looks like. So far, so good. Well, it's just the opening title, so... I'm quite impressed by that game.
It is impressive, that's for sure.
And the combat looks... It takes some time, but honestly, it seems quite easy.
Well, I mean, I've only just started, so it's hard to know.
You've had like an hour or so of gameplay, and you know...
Not two odd hours, or two or 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
There, somewhere around there. But, yeah, no, it's, I kind of like how you're able to sort of just set up the right opportunity to take things down. I mean, the animals right now are kind of derpy-derp, but in terms of, you know, noticing you, but overall, I mean, like, the controls are super tight, my goodness, like, I felt immediately like a bow shooting badass.
I mean, I do like, one of the skills I got is I can slow down time while I'm still on ball down,
yeah.
when I got a focus.
Yep.
And that is so cool as well, because, you know, no spoilers and stuff, but once you know where the weak points are and such, and you get it in slow motion, the results of it is so phenomenal. Even if you get close combat with the spear and just keep swinging at it and you're knocking bits off them, it's like, oh my god, this is awesome, I like it. I kind of like the background of it.
The setting is really good, yeah.
That it's set in a world... I don't know, is it set like in a not too distant future? So
it's a post-apoc story, obviously, but how much time has passed and what the hell happened between the game's current events and you know, is not really immediately clear. Obviously, something real bad went down, and that much is made apparent from the very first, from the word go.
Yeah.
Some shit went down, but
I was just more surprised. I thought, okay, I'm gonna start the game now, but it was like a big ass cutscene, and then the title, Horizon Dawn, start game, continue settings. I was like, wait, was that the main menu? No, not just the main menu, bloody screen.
Yeah, it drops you into the universe pretty on the moment you start up. Yeah. So it's. I mean, I'm positive I could guess what the hell is going on with the story, and I already know that the little idiosyncrasies that Aloy has to deal with amongst her own people is not a big deal, because something greater is going to happen, and she's bound for a greater destiny, and whatever is whatever. She's still, like,
a badass.
A really fucking awesome character. She's, like, potent, powerful, and controlling her really kind of slams that home for me. The game plays really, really well. Very, very well.
I kind of wait to see play it more as well as myself. See what happens. Oh, and is the new patch supposed to be live tonight? 14?
Yeah, it went live yesterday.
Oh, sweet.
Early this morning, but
I was asleep about that. But no.
That is indeed live.
Yay.
And
we can do some more shit.
the Nintendo Switch had its Nindies presentation. So showing off a bunch of indie titles that are coming to the game system, and my goodness, that did better to sell the freaking Switch to me than the Switch presentation did. Honest to God, like the games that are coming out are spectacular looking. Master Blaster 2, this game called Flipping Death, which looks adorable and charming. There's a Advanced Wars style game called Wargroove. And Stardew Valley, which is going to be the first console to get multiplayer for the game. And then just several others that are really Overcooked is coming out for the thing.
I know that there's a game you liked, is Stardew Valley. That was one game you liked, but now with the multiplayer, now I'm curious to see what your main reaction in gameplay is with that.
Pocket Rumble, I think, was another one. That's like a little 2D fighting game that's supposed to have really deep mechanics, but also simple controls. It really is. There is a lot of really, really, really good games coming to Switch on the indie side.
Fantastic.
I mean, really good games.
Definitely the main thing for the Switch that we want to pick up is Splatoon 2.
Yeah, but that was before. Now, after having watched that showcase, there are multiple titles that are coming on their Nindies side that are really, really excellent.
That's awesome.
I'm very, very, very impressed with that presentation.
I cannot wait. I really cannot wait to see that. I see the tower. I must go there.
Indeed.
I must work.
Yeah.
It's my Friday.
Yay.
Whoopers. That's all the dancing game.
I'll do one. Okay, that's it.
Nighttime. Finishing off my work day now, finishing off my Friday. Although that was like 20 minutes ago, so I'm waiting for the bus. Takes a long ass time for I wait for a bloody bus. Plus as well, it's pancake day today, so Chris has made some pancakes. And I'm fucking starving. I want to do that, get in, get out, get in my gym jams, play some 14.
And now, Jamie Hughes plays a game in hard mode.
Don't let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Don't let
That door.
Whoa! Wow. Oh. Holy shit.
Right, so, coming to somewhat the end of that, I got some Horizon Dawn I'm going to be playing now in a bit because it is a kick-ass game to play. But one thing I wanted to bring up, it's basically on my mind for a little bit. It's basically, I say basically a lot, I know that, is something in which I did just recently, well, about half an hour ago or so. And it's kind of playing in my brain if it was a good idea or a bad idea, or if that makes me a complete asshole for doing it. So I'm going to give you the story of it. And just to bear in mind that no names will be given, no greater detail on what is going on or what has happened, you know, to this story. But it's basically talking about the main two things. First of all, depression, and what could happen if that said depression is not taken care of, and that could result to a very bad thing, in this case suicide. I was basically on Tumblr just recently, and I was checking through all of my posts and stuff, and I saw quite a few from a friend of mine in which were, I wouldn't say disturbing of like a gruesome type, but disturbing in a way in which I felt uncomfortable with in what they were going through, and basically being that they felt like a burden, they felt like it sucks, and thinking that everything would be better off if they weren't around anymore. So I was speaking to him for such a time to see if there's anything I could do just to show support. Now I got into a point now where I felt like I wasn't getting through to them, and I remembered that I was friends with them, or I'm friends with them still on Facebook, although after tonight I do not know. And one of their friends on their Facebook page is their mother. You could kind of see where I'm going to go with this. So I basically messaged the mother, just not to say, you know, oh my god, they're going to do this, they're doing this, and stuff, but a simple little message saying, I'm an online friend of your child, and there's been a lot of concern with them lately, even with a couple of others as well that are concerned with them, and you know, just wanted to let you know. And the mother was quite nice about it as well, turned around and said that they will, you know, she'll talk to their child as well, and hopefully it will all be sorted. And fair enough that in his life there is a lot of things going on with family and friends, but honestly that's the thing in which I'm basically concerned about. Am I an asshole and a bad person for basically going behind their back and telling their mother exactly on what's going on away? I'm not the type of person that will tattle or anything or squeal on people, only if they do a shit job or anything like that, but basically of, you know, something as serious as depression and suicide, you know, is it my place to have talked to their mother and just to give them a heads up and see if there's anything they can do to show love and support? Or do you think that I should have basically not gotten involved, sealed my lip, and basically sat there as this person may or may not have gone through with it? It's not a nice thing with depression and stuff. I will admit that, you know, I've been feeling quite down a couple of times and stuff. It's played havoc on my sleep and my eating. You know, I would eat a lot of junk food and stuff, and you know, it plays havoc on my sleep as well. As you saw the last couple of nights, that I have been terrible. But I will admit, you know, it's not anything bad, it's just basically everything that was built up to it as well. I've been down about basically with finances, my job, also as well, you know, with this bit of a ball buster being that we had to cancel the Wales trip for this year, and I was having hopes up with that, and it kind of did upset me a little bit and stuff, but it had to be done. We had to take money out to pay off bills and stuff, so you know, it's a bit of a ball kicker that we're not going to Wales this year. But anyway, besides the point, I'm basically finding out now from you guys out there, do you think I'm an asshole, or do you think I'm a good person for basically tattling? That's basically what I had in mind, was I feel like I'm being such a tattletale to an online friend's mother, basically going behind their back and saying that their child is most probably thinking of offing themselves. Do you think I was a good person for doing that? For basically telling them? Put your comments down below. I'd like to hear from you guys on this one. You know, I'd just like to have confirmation to know if I was an asshole or not. I think I may have been just a little bit of an asshole for doing it. Anyway guys, I'm going to call it a night as it is late, and I'm just going to be playing more of Horizon Dawn. But thank you so much for watching today's video. Hopefully you have enjoyed, and we shall see you tomorrow for a brand spanking new day, and hopefully it'll be better than the rest. So until then, take it easy guys, and know that I love you all out there no matter what happens. Master.